Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's a bright sunny day. The rain finally stopped, which is good news. And I'd love to get to mowing this grass, which is getting really tall, but my mower broke. So, and I tried to fix it, which might have not helped it. So there's that. Hey, we had two things sell in the store overnight. One of them is this movie, Fired Up. Funny, sexy, and smart, a triple threat. Happy it's finding itself a new home. Anyway, we're gonna get a couple things boxed up. I need to get a cup of Joe working this morning, so that's next on my agenda, and then we'll get you caught up. Oh, we had 14 things sell since we last talked, so we'll go over that today too. See you in a bit. Hey, welcome back. Wanted to go over the items that sold since we last talked and say a big thank you to everybody that purchased items from us.
How can I ever thank you enough? Well, you can.
And obviously, keep coming back to the store. We'd love to sell you guys more stuff. But I'm going to run through this list real quick and cover some of the diversity of the items that we do sell. So big thank you to Deborah in Gastonia, North Carolina. Deborah purchased the Akai cassette tape recorder. It had a couple issues to it. We called it out in the listing, so Deborah knows what she's getting. But it's a really high-end commercial audio cassette recorder.
I'm looking to get some high-end stuff at some low-end price.
Thank you to Jeffrey in Los Angeles. Jeffrey, that's California, by the way.
Oh, don't be foolish. You know what it is. I know where it is. That's why I'm here.
Jeffrey bought a vintage 1984 AT&T touch phone. The cord and phone are slightly different colors. It's the way it came to us. But Jeffrey's got himself a vintage phone. Nice landline.
I'll call you tomorrow from the landline.
Rita in Greensboro, North Carolina, purchased Monster USB-A to USB Type-B cable. It's 9 feet long, brand new in the box.
Jethro wants me to buy him a great big brand new one.
Well, Rita didn't just buy one of them. She bought 10 of them. So thank you, Rita. And here's the crazy thing. So we had 12 in our inventory. She bought 10 of those, which left 2. So if you guys want a couple of cables, we still got them. I thought in the back of my brain we had more of those. So I went digging around in our death pile, stuff I haven't listed yet, looking for Monster cable boxes. I found, I'm looking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 16 more boxes of Monster cables, but they're not the Type A to USB-B.
Why are you talking that way?
Edward in Harwood Heights, Illinois bought a JVC VHS-C camcorder in Marty Fly Red.
Is your name Marty McFly?
How do I ever expect to get back? One pellet, one trip.
Michael in Ashland, Kentucky bought the National Dulcimer Champions.
In the earliest stage, when you could hold a rattle, you'd hold a dulcimer, and we learned to play.
Nice little cassette if you like dulcimer. We've got some other dulcimer cassettes in the store too.
The Dulcimer Club is on hiatus until further notice.
Jack in Warner Robins, Georgia bought a vintage Sergio Valenti ladies diamond watch, black and gold. I don't think this thing's ever been on anybody's wrist. It's still in its original packaging. We took it out of the packaging because it wasn't running when we got it. We put a new watch battery in it. It works just fine. Put it back in the packaging, and now it's going off to Jack in Georgia. Ken in Phoenix, Arizona, thank you for buying the Down East Boys, The Cross Still Stands audio CD.
The old cross is gone from the hillside.
Daniel in Los Angeles, California, Star Trek III, The Search for Spock on VHS.
Captain Spock's tube located on Genesis' surface.
That was new and sealed. It's rare that you still find VHS tapes still sealed, but when we do, we love to sell them. And people like to get them. I don't know if you're watching those videos. I imagine some people are. I imagine others are putting it in a collection of some kind. Probably some Star Trek memorabilia kind of collection going on there.
Be careful what you wish for.
April Cranston in Rhode Island bought Feeling Minnesota on, is that on VHS or DVD? DVD. It's in very good condition. It was pre-owned, so not new and sealed. But we check those things out, make sure they're playable, make sure that there's no scratches on them, and they're still working. Chad in Columbia, Tennessee, bought Mannheim Steamroller Fresh Air 2 on audio cassette. Clinton in Wisdom, Montana, bought Mel Brooks, History of the World Part 1.
It's good to be the king.
It's good to be the king. Alan in Moriches, New York. Is that how you say that? We're back on town names and how you pronounce them.
It's pronounced Frankenstein.
Alan bought a lot of 1976p Eisenhower dollars, Type 2, and there's Type 1, Type 2. The difference between them is how they're stamped. So I could go into greater detail, but it would just bore you to death.
Too late.
Elaine in Saint Martin, France.
Frank, for your thoughts.
Elaine in France. You know, last video we had something go out to, I think, Canada.
Canada.
United Kingdom before that, I think.
United Kingdom. United Ding Dong, more like.
We ship stuff all over the place. So anyway, Elaine in France bought the Beacon 425 vintage camera. So thank you, Elaine, for that. And then last on our list is Robert in... we got another one going out to the United Kingdom. Robert in the United Kingdom.
You know the entire United Kingdom is cheering you on today.
Bought Ray Charles, Through the Eyes of Love, on cassette. Interesting cassette. The cassette snapped in as opposed to that clamshell design you normally see on cassettes. So it was in its original packaging. And that wraps up everything. That's all we sold and has gone out since the last time we talked. So I'm going to gather up this stuff, toss it in the trunk, and head to the post office. So as you all know, on the last video, I was making attempts to get the grass mowed. It's been getting pretty tall. But apparently it's monsoon season in Indiana, so it was tough getting out there because the ground was just all muddy and the grass was wet, and tall wet grass is a difficult thing to my door is. When is a door not a door?
And it's a jar. Child's play.
So anyway, tall wet grass is a difficult thing, regardless of the mower that you're pushing, pulling, and or riding on top of. So we have two mowers here at the property that we use every week. And actually, I say that loosely because obviously it's been more than a week due to all the rain we've had. Both mowers cover about a 5-foot swath, so they get a good coverage area. We tend to use our tractor in areas that are more open, right? And we use our zero-turn mower for tight areas around trees, buildings, things like that, up where it's a little more dangerous to be driving a tractor with a bucket on the front of it. So I was thinking, this is a long way to get to my story.
Well, make a long story short.
But I was thinking the other day that I would try to sneak out and get the zero turn engaged in and around the buildings because tall wet grass is also not a lot of fun to be walking through.
Slipped on wet grass as well.
So I thought I would push my way through it very slowly, maybe mow a little higher and then cut it down a little lower and just mow it multiple times to get through the wet grass. So I went out and got on the mower, started it up. It started up just fine, and pulled it out of the barn, engaged the mower, and the mower started to engage, and then decided it didn't want to engage. So I immediately turned it off, got down in the grass, looked under the mower deck. Turns out the belt had come off the mower, so I took the mower to the garage so I could work on concrete instead of in the muddy, wet grass. I disassembled the mower deck in order to reattach the belt. So I did all that, got the belt reattached, put it all back together, started it up just fine, went to engage the mower, and the belt came off. So the day I was doing this, again, monsoon season in Indiana, which means the humidity's off the chart. It's what, it was raining, so humidity, it's 120% or so. And the heat we were under a heat advisory as well.
Having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave.
Again, welcome to the tropics of the Hoosier State. Anyway, I didn't enjoy laying on the concrete, and I didn't want to take that apart again. I didn't enjoy the heat in the garage, so I thought I'd pass the problem on to somebody else. So I called our local, actually the people I bought the mower from originally 5 years ago from, and they've done ongoing maintenance for it. Simple things like changing out belts, though, and batteries, oil. I'll do stuff myself. We've even changed tires out, popped them off the rims, put new ones on them. But you know what? They've got a facility. They've got guys that are trained to do this. I got to focus on the things that I do best, and that's not mower repair. So my mower's gone. And today, this is a long way to get to what's going on, right? So today, it is a bright sunny day, and it is currently 66 degrees outside. I think the temperature today is going to get up maybe to mid-70s.
It's really nice out today.
So I'm missing an opportunity to mow the grass, but the mower's got to get fixed, at least the zero turn. And frankly, I could do the tractor, but I really don't want to, I could do the open space, I guess, out back. Start knocking that out. But I really wanted to get the grass between the buildings at least knocked down first. So I'm in a quandary.
Don't make excuses.
I guess it's the open field that I need to address, since I have a tractor that, at least I think I have a tractor that works. I haven't been on it and fired it up yet, so we'll see how that goes. And maybe I'll get the zero turn. Maybe I'll get that back today. You just never know.
I agree. Even when you never know.
In the meantime, I'm heading off to the post office with some packages, some eBay orders that need to go out. We're going to get that taken care of, and then we'll head back to the homestead and see what's next on the agenda for the day. So I just got back from the post office and was thinking, what should I be doing next? There's something that's been I wake up in the middle of the night and think, I should do that. And I haven't done it because, it's the middle of the night and I forget by the time I get up in the morning. But I just recalled what it was. So I listed this Iowa boombox right here, this guy. I listed this Iowa boombox a couple weeks ago. And a lot of people are looking at it, and I'm thinking it's going to sell pretty soon. So what I don't have for it is a box, at least in its current configuration. The good news is these speakers are detachable. So I need to go with a vertical box and get it all packed nice and neat and get it ready for when somebody does buy it, it's ready to rock and roll out the door. So I think that's next of what I'm going to do today. And just like that, through the magic of video, we've got it packaged up. The Iowa is ready to go.
Who's your buyer?
Now, what I've discovered is that when we touch things in the store, I don't know why this works this way, but if we physically touch something like this bowl right here, we physically touch something, it's going to sell. It just freakishly works that way. So I boxed up the boom box. It's going to sell within the next 3 days. That's my prediction. The bowl, yeah, sure. We'll say the bowl's going to sell too because I touched it. It's a weird thing.
It's an unexplained phenomenon.
So we just got a UPS delivery. More boxes showed up. We order boxes pretty frequently. We try to keep on top of them. So these are 9x6x2. And we ship out a lot of VHS tapes in this. We keep some down below the bench in this box. We've got another stack in our inventory out there, but I like to stay at least one stack ahead. In the event we get a lot of orders, because I don't want to be in a situation where we're struggling trying to find the boxes. So that goes there for easy acquisition. And then we got a bunch of these. These are basically like letter mailers, like FedEx or UPS mailer.
We don't use FedEx.
We use these to mail out magazines, warranty paperwork, anything that's flat paper. A lot of times we'll stick these in the box with bigger items if those items have paperwork. We'll make sure the paperwork stays in here so the paperwork doesn't get torn or wrinkled or anything in transit. Anyway, we were down to like 1 or 2 of those, so it was time to order some more of those. We don't use these that often, but when we do, we need them. And they go down here too. Next, let's check in with Debbie, because it's been a while since you've seen her, and she is recovering. We went to the doctor the other day, and, well, I'll let her fill you in. All right, so we found Debbie, and it's been a minute since you've seen her. I think the last time you were on camera, we were in the car getting ready to go to the doctor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you need to
I think so.
You need to give everybody an update of what's going on with that.
I'm good. I'm good. I have a new bandage on, and I'm in less pain than I was before. This time I really haven't been in a whole lot of pain. I think I was in so much pain prior to the surgery that, you know, after the surgery it's been...
I feel so good. I really feel good.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been tickety-boo.
Then everything's tickety-boo, isn't it?
You've been watching too many British shows.
I have.
Yeah.
So
okay, it's all tickety-boo.
Anything looks better. Tickety-boo, eh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. And you got a new joint in your toe.
I do.
So we need. Can I show everybody the X-ray? You don't have to find it right now, but
yes, we can, but I'm not quite sure where I have it right this second.
Okay, well I'll put it up on the screen. So
I went to look for it in my purse yesterday to when I got my nails done, because I got my nails done yesterday.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it in my purse, so I'm not quite sure.
You've lost your photo.
But it is not lost.
Of your foot.
Well, I haven't lost it. I've misplaced it.
Okay.
I've done what Debbie does. I'll put it here because this is a good place, and then I forget where that place is.
You'd want to remember where you put it.
I do that too. All the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, thanks for grabbing the UPS stuff. I put the boxes in the eBay office that came in.
Yeah, I had put them in
into the storage
area. Yeah.
And then we got a photo light box as well, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'll take pictures. That's for the blue room, because I already have a photo area out in the eBay office. So now we got 2 areas to take pictures.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
And Monday I go to the doctor again, and hopefully stitches will come out.
Stitches come out Thursday.
And then what? You're going to be able to drive and walk and play football and kick stuff?
I don't know. He said that 4 weeks... His goal was 4 weeks from surgery that I'd be in a regular shoe, and I would assume that I probably won't drive until I'm in a regular shoe.
Now, Miss Daisy, you need a chauffeur.
Cool. Well, thanks for the update.
So, you're welcome.
I'm going to go back to work.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
So, you just got an update on Debbie. She's doing great. She'll be back to her old tricks in no time. I'm going into the house to find 45 number 100. If you remember, I stopped the list at 100 last time, and that was the name of the, I think the title on the 45 was Footsteps by Steve Lawrence. Is that right? In any case, oddly enough, number 100 just sold. It'd be over here in the back of the pile. 100. There we go. We'll get that boxed up and get it sent out. Just putting a fragile sticker on it. So Michael in Marinette, Wisconsin, thank you very much for buying the 45. Steve Lawrence, Footsteps.
Footsteps.
Hey, to be real honest with you, I thought when I heard that cha-ching a minute ago, it was going to be the that big boom box that I boxed up earlier because I just touched it, or it was going to be this. I thought it was going to be one of those two things because I predicted their sale within 3 days, but I didn't know it was going to be within 3 minutes. So I was hoping. I really was hoping. Hey, so next up on my to-do list today, I told you I sold those monster cables. 10 of those monster cables went out, and we had 2 left over of that lot. The 2 left are down here. It's this guy. We sold 10 of those, right? And then I thought I had more of them, and I kind of do, but they're different. These are USB minis, not USB Bs. Does that make sense? They're all different. USB mini. And then I think I got a mix here. I got to sort through them. So you see minis. Oh yeah, USB 3.0. That's different. Some are black. And, see, some are white. So I got to sort through those. I'm going to get those listed up. The reason I didn't do it before is I was assuming they were all the same type of cable, and I just go in and update the quantity. But now it's time to, fish or cut bait, I guess. And then after that, I'm going to delist 10 items, relist 10 items, get the new descriptions up, get new photos up, try to keep them fresh in the store. And I think we're working on, it's August, so I think we're working on January. Yeah, January listings. So we're going through those and killing them and rewriting them, putting them back up so that we get a sale on them. And I think that that's where we're at for right this second. Hey, so we got a lot done today. Oddly enough, right? We listed those monster cables, those USB to mini USB cables. Finally got those up after I found them in the death pile, along with 2 other listings for those USB cables. We found Monster Essentials USB to mini USB white, and it's a shorter cable. It's only like 6-inch long cable. And we only had 1 of those. And then we found a few of the USB 3.0 ultra high speed cables, and they're 7 feet long. So we got those listed out, and all those are new in the box. So that's pretty awesome. Hey, I finally got that Barry Manilow CD that's been laying on the counter forever. You remember Barry Manilow? He's up here in number 14, I think, is the new slot for Barry Manilow, because he finally got listed. And by the way, this is not Barry Manilow's greatest hits. It is the greatest songs of the 80s. So he's got on this Islands in the Stream, a duet with Reba McEntire. Open Arms, which last I checked is a Journey tune. Never Gonna Give You Up, Have I Told You Lately, I Just Called to Say I Love You, Stevie Wonder Wants His Song Back, Against All Odds, Careless Whisper,
Careless whispers are a good friend.
Right Here Waiting, Arthur's Theme, Hard to Say I'm Sorry, Time After Time, and I've Had the Time of My Life. Not a single one of these is a Barry Manilow song. Well, I mean, they are now because he covered them all, right? But the greatest songs of the 80s. It's out there if you want to purchase that. You go right ahead and do that. I'd love to see you own it. So anyway, that's Barry Manilow. Got it listed. And we also got Hank Williams listed up. He is in slot number 25 in column B. Hank Williams. He's been laying on my counter here for a while as well, and the reason he was laying around is, well, the jewel case was busted. So when I go to estate sales, auctions, things like that, we pick up, we'll buy CDs, right? And some are just trash on the inside, but the cases are still good. So we clean the cases up just in case we find a good CD that needs a new case. So that's what happened there with old Hank Williams. And I said he was in slot 25. There he goes. He's back where he belongs. We also listed a power supply for a Garmin Nuvi. I don't know why that's... Oh, I remember why it's laying around. It was a Garmin Nuvi that we tested, and it was trash, so I threw it away. But I did test the power supply, and it works. And it's just been laying on the shelf here in the eBay office forever, so it was time to move it off. Also laying on the shelf forever in here was an RCA VHS camcorder, model CC547. So it came with a power supply, 2 batteries, user guide. It actually came with a pretty nice camera bag, which, by the way, I'm keeping for myself because I have a lot of tools, and my watch tool, because we do sell watches, right? And there's watches in this bag that need to be gone through. We change the batteries out, we'll change out the bands, things like that, and it takes special tools to do that. And the bag I've got for that is too small. So I'm keeping the camcorder bag for future camera work. No, watch work. That's it. Anyway, the RCA CC547, we totally tested it out. It powers on, but I think there is, and it plays VHS tapes forward in it. I wasn't able to check the recording capability on it because the video signal to the viewfinder was glitchy. So I'm not going to repair it. And fast forward and rewind seemed a little weird to me. And that could have been the VHS tape we used. So we're going to sell it as is, making all those disclaimers saying that it does power on. There may be an issue with the transport of the VHS, and the video to the viewfinder is glitchy. There's that. But it did power on with the AC power adapter. So that's 100% good. So if you need an AC power adapter, there you go. And it comes with 2 batteries, which we did not test. Anyway, the whole thing's listed. All that's in full disclosure in the listing. And I think it's priced to move on down the road. So that was this afternoon. There's a whole bunch of other things I think I did. I just can't remember. Debbie's doing great. Just checked on her. Actually, she just checked on me. She came in here a few minutes ago to see how I was doing and told me that my dinner was ready and I could go collect it if I wanted to. And she was going to go lay down. She thinks she's pushed herself a little bit too hard today because she was up doing things in the house. So she's kind of back to herself a little bit, or at least trying to push herself back into it. So we'll see how she progresses. I just, we don't want her to overdo it. And that's about it. So, hey, thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Like it, hit the subscribe button, and come back and visit with us again. We'll talk to you soon.